And finally, the last word. The disease AIDS is a growing focus for discussion and paranoia. Disturbing new statistics and information appear constantly. With tonight's last word, Toronto Alderman Jack Layton.
The American critic Susan Sontag has written that every age chooses an illness as a metaphor. In light of the recent, often morbid publicity surrounding AIDS, we have to ask if this dreadful disease has become the illness metaphor of the 1980s. Sontag's reasoning was that illnesses like leprosy, the plague, tuberculosis, and cancer have in their turn served as the symbols of society's fears and anxieties. Unable to cope with the difficult problems of the age, the population turned against victims of terrible and incurable diseases. These victims were relegated to the social scrap heap, shunned, feared, and ostracized. It seems to me that this is precisely what has happened to AIDS victims. We are pouring out all of our pent-up hatred on people who have contracted AIDS. It's a kind of catharsis. We're unleashing our anxieties against victims. Frankly, this is not fair, and we demean our humanity by adopting this attitude. AIDS victims are treated as though they're already dead, but they're not. They need our help. What should we do? The fear of AIDS is partly the fear of the unknown, but we have the capacity to learn, to research, and to find solutions. We also have the capacity to care for our fellows. Let's do these things instead of allowing the superstitious and vindictive side of the human personality to dominate our response to the AIDS crisis. This is Jack Layton in Toronto.
This has been The Journal for Monday, August 19th. Please stay tuned now for regional news, weather, and sports. I'm Susan Harada.
And I'm Peter Mansbridge. Good night.